Welcome to the refined design concept presentations for the Kinzie, Oaten, and Idlewood Parks network. This 6-minute video has timestamps included in the description below to quickly navigate to specific sections of this video. This presentation includes a brief overview of the project timeline and where we are now, what we heard during community engagement between August and October 2022, and a walkthrough of the Kinzie, Oaten, and Idlewood Park refined design concepts. Beginning in January 2022, the City of Kitchener, with consulting landscape architects, have been collaborating with the community to develop and refine designs for the improvements to Kinzie, Oaten, and Idlewood Parks. All project information, including engagement feedback, design concepts, as well as future updates, can be found on the Engage Kitchener project website and the link in the description below. We are currently in the third phase of community engagement. The refined concepts for Kinzie, Oaten, and Idlewood Parks are based on the feedback provided during the first 2 engagement opportunities in 2022. During the first engagement phase between January and March, we learned important information about how the parks are being used now, how the parks could be used in the future, and what features are most important to the community. During the second engagement phase between August and October 2022, we learned more about the park features that are most important to the community and received feedback on preliminary concepts shared on the Engage Kitchener website, as well as at 7 in-person events at the parks and the Centerville Chicopee Community Center. During the second phase of engagement, we learned that at Idlewood Park, the top 3 requested amenities were an off-leash dog park, play structures, and seating. At Kinzie Park, seating, climbing elements, and shade. At Oaten Park, basketball, play structures, and a community garden. The City of Kitchener and consulting landscape architect will incorporate the feedback where possible into the tender documents to be bid on by pre-qualified contractors in spring 2023. Construction is anticipated to begin in spring or summer 2023. This third and final phase of community engagement, ending in mid-January 2023, includes the open house at the Centerville Chicopee Community Center on December 13th, 2022, and providing any final thoughts on the refined concepts on the Engage Kitchener website. The City of Kitchener is taking a new approach to improving neighborhood parks and playgrounds. This approach looks at clusters of neighborhood parks that are close to one another and considers them as part of a parks network. Instead of upgrading one park at a time, changes are made across the whole network. This way, the community is better served by building a variety of features across the greater neighborhood. Though all parks are proposed to have common improvements, like accessible pathways, benches, shade trees, and upgrades to current city standards like signage and pathway bollards to discourage driving vehicles on pathways, individual parks are proposed to have unique improvements based on specific community requests. The main design features proposed in the refined Kinzie Park concept are a looped accessible pathway, additional seating in the form of benches and armor stone seat walls, more shade trees, deep well waste containers that remain in place all year, and new play equipment. Based on community feedback, the idea is to incorporate more climbing or net-based equipment in Kinzie Park. Another common element to all proposed refined concepts is to include a unique sculptural wood play structure in each park to tie together the park network. A looped pathway system is proposed at Oaten Park to activate all corners of the space. The main walkway that runs through the middle of the park is to remain in place, but with grading improvements to address puddles in the spring and ice in the winter months. Programmed activities include 3 half-court basketball courts with armor stone seating, a fenced community garden with a new water service, a semicircular gathering area at Rutherford Drive, similar to the outdoor classroom at Franklin Public School, and platform-based play equipment, including a seesaw element that meets current Canadian play equipment standards. Tree branches are also to be pruned to improve sight lines throughout the park. The main design features proposed in the refined Idlewood Park concept are a new accessible pathway from the cemetery to the existing pathway into the natural area, nature-inspired playground equipment, fenced-in off-leash dog park, a large open lawn area, as well as several benches and picnic tables throughout the park on a multi-loop path system. Again, deep well waste containers that can be used all year are proposed. The existing pathway to the natural area, baseball diamond, parking lot, outdoor pool, and pool building are to remain the same. Thank you for your participation. We look forward to incorporating your final feedback from the Engage Kitchener project website into the tender documents and for construction to start in spring or summer 2023. A reminder that all project information, including engagement feedback, design concepts, as well as future updates, can be found on the Engage Kitchener project website link in the description below.